I'm super impressed with what I've got. I've got a local. You're gonna eat like a princess today, Michelle.
Oh, excellent! I'm starving.
No seasoning.
No seasoning.
Should have my sunglasses on. There's a lot of gnats. Many years ago, there used to be a scrapyard just here, and it was a Volkswagen scrapyard predominantly. I remember we came to get a gearbox from Michelle's old Volkswagen Beetle. Anyway, it's gone now. Today we are heading out to experiment with how we can find food on our journey and just get a lighter gear. So we've got almost no food with us apart from the essentials, a little bit of oil. We've obviously got our kitchen, and we're gonna head out into effectively the wilderness and find, let me get in the low gear, might be easier to talk to you. So there are no supermarkets out where we're heading. So can we find food in either on the roadside or little farm shops and feed ourselves? That's the task.
Take the next ride.
Come join us. There's a hiker ahead of us. We can't even catch up with the hiker. We will do. I'll just go ahead of you a little bit. So I'm just surprised how busy it is.
Yes, well, it's also holiday season.
Is it? Yeah. Where are you heading?
Oh, Beauty.
Oh, nice. Just a walk.
Yeah, it's about 15 minutes it takes me.
Enjoy.
Oh, I'm 62.
You're not 62.
Every way.
You're not 62.
Yeah, seriously.
Really?
Yeah, well, a little bit of hair dyeing, but yeah.
Oh, quite shocking, man. You look good for 62. Just. Yeah, auf Wiedersehen. Will do. So he's walking to Bewley. I've got to catch up with Michelle. 60 years. 62. He doesn't look a day over 40. Oh, there's a ridge on every bump. Bump, 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 bump. It's quite amazing that that guy says he's 62.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I should include it in the video, but I want to. It's almost testament to, you know, get out and walk, get out and exercise. It's a good thing. Well, I hope I look as young as him at the end of this bicycle ride.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Right, let's go. Ooh, a little whinny.
Follow this way for 1.8 kilometers.
Cars, come on. Behave yourself. Hello, girl. Here we are, back at Hilltop House. Did I say Cliff Richards used to live there? I'll go ahead of you.
Yep.
Down the hill. Choo choo. Woo-hoo. Checking out camping spots. We're not camping tonight. This would be a no-no. There'll be no pedalling on this hill. Just watch out for the ponies, the donkeys and the horses. Make hay while the sun shines. We'll have to pedal up that at a later point today. I might as well enjoy the down route. The video I did coming through here a few days ago, two days ago, it was raining and there was a giant raindrop. I didn't see it, just on the lens of the camera the whole journey, and it effectively ruined everything. I was not going to put it up, but I decided to. But now there should be no raindrops. Look how beautiful Bewley is. push the camera out that way. Is Michelle coming? Yes, she is. She's not far behind. So there's a little farm shop on the hill leaving Bewley town, Bewley village. I'm wondering if we can get enough food in a farm shop to produce us a meal. So we're
50 meters, turn left onto High Street.
We're going up the high street again. There's the Montague. So yeah, will we be able to produce a meal for two cyclists that have done, 50, 60, 70 kilometres, whatever we'll do that day? And not just Ginsters, pasties and ice cream, although that would be nice.
Follow this way for 300 meters.
The Queensmead, Norris, established in 1876. Was that nice, that downhill section, Michelle?
They're fast. I don't like going really fast if you hit the bumps in the road, but I get used to it.
You must have come up some speed though, because you
I
weren't
know,
far behind me.
I might be going 30 miles an hour as fast as the cars.
Bell and Blossom. Bell and Blossom. My friend Rick Van Man has got that on the back of his van. Steps to go. Fairweather's Garden Centre and Steph's Kitchen, homegrown cooking. Now that would be an alternative. We can stop and eat, but eating out every day on such a long journey would get very expensive, and also in many ways it's just not what we want to do. The quality of the food that we can have if we prepare our own.
70 meters, turn left onto Hatchet Lane.
Are you going up the lane, Michelle?
Oh, I wasn't going to because there's a bit of a bump getting off.
Okay, all right, come with me. Join me.
Now turn left
Little
onto
one, isn't
Hatchet
it?
Lane, B3054.
So Lyndhurst is 7 miles that way. Hythe is 5 miles. Brockenhurst 6. Lymington 6. So we're equidistant between Lymington and Brockenhurst. Two equally beautiful little towns. Now if you want to go ahead of me, Michelle, I'm going to go quite slow up this
Follow
hill.
this way for 450 meters.
So you take the lead. We're turning at the farm shop if we can.
Okay.
I'm going to stay in a low gear. I don't want to be too puffy if I'm talking to you guys. So I'm really hoping, rather than, stop into Steph's Kitchen and have some pre-made food, and it's probably going to cost £30, $60 to eat in a place like that, that we can buy quality produce from nicer, smaller retail places, or in this instance a farm shop, and cook up something great. But the only thing with that is, unlike the kitchens there, they know what they're cooking for the day. We won't know what we're cooking until we get to the shop. But I quite like it that way. I should be able to get up here without too much puff. I also noticed on the previous video a couple of days ago, same route, actually we went to Buckler's Hard, which is left just behind me, is the vehicles were horrendous noise. I actually had to buy a fairly expensive filter to drown out the sound. Now I know a lot about sound, I can do some pretty good noise reduction, but yeah, I gave up in the end and let AI take over. You have to be careful of cows in the forest. Very unpredictable, more so than the ponies, and they're always on this bend. Beautiful, look at the weight on these cows. They're eating well, they're probably calving as well. Hey, don't point that at me. Yeah, I think they're calving. You'll see the cars and the trucks slow down. How you've got, if you're a local and you see cows, you slow down. I'm going to cross over. Oh, there she is. Hey, sweetheart. Oh.
It's a lot further than I thought up that hill.
Yeah.
I thought I'd missed it. I'm excited by the sign.
Oh. Game, sausages, burgers, cured bacon. Look at this. Seasonal veg. This is the sort of place we're looking for. Bread, cakes and pies.
And ice cream.
Okay, I'll see if I'm allowed to make a little video. Hello. Oh, beautiful. You've got everything in as well. Lovely. Is this all local produce, is it? Is it from the farm or is it from around? No? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, and veg as well. Oh, will you look? The mushrooms, the cheeses, the tomatoes, aubergines, beautiful, per kilo. So these prices are all up here, nectarines. So it's to be expected a bit, I guess. The lady wasn't too pleased about me filming in the shop. So I'm going to respect her, we're not going there. But what a beautiful shop. I mean, she should really encourage it. Local beef, local puddings, local vegetables. This is the perfect sort of place. I think in future I might have to be a bit more surreptitious when I go into a place and do a little bit of secret filming, because it can't harm. I mean, part of me feels like I shouldn't because that's disrespectful, but another part of me thinks, well, you know, we've got to make the content, and when I'm enthusiastic about a place like this, it can't do anything but benefit. I'm thinking maybe towards a fry-up, an English breakfast, but what are you thinking, Michelle?
Well, the burgers and everything looks nice in there, doesn't it?
Everything looks good in there, doesn't it?
Good, yeah.
There's some nice venison steaks, but I'm thinking, what could we have with a venison steak? And then I'm starting to think, there's some beautiful bacon and sausage and white pudding and all sorts of stuff in there that we could make a proper fry-up. What was your thoughts before you heard me saying?
I saw the venison steaks. I thought the burgers look quite nice. The little tomatoes look really.
They look lovely,
nice.
Don't they?
So I was thinking even like the burgers with a salad with the tomatoes, put some mushroom there and fry that up as well.
Yeah. I mean, you're spoilt for choice, really. There's so much good stuff in there.
Now I'm tempted with the venison because that might be not see that so often.
No, New Forest venison.
We can always have a fry-up.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a venison steak.
And then we get some mushrooms and there's some nice mushrooms in there and some of the tomatoes.
Is there any new potatoes in there?
Cornish new potatoes.
Wow. Okay, I think we're doing well. Oh, I could shop in a place like that till the cows come home. So these are Dexter's, I believe. I think the lady was saying it's all from Dexter's. So let's go and find ourselves a nice little spot and see if we can't cook up a proper meal for some intrepid travellers. I probably should say how much it costs. So I didn't ask the price. I've got some beautiful locally grown mushrooms. I've got some new potatoes. Cornish new potatoes. I've got some lovely fresh tomatoes and that wonderful venison. The whole thing was about £13. Such good value.
Couldn't get out the farm.
You're gonna eat like a princess today, Michelle.
Oh, excellent! I'm starving.
Wheelchair access. Now watch our bags. Good day. Oh, enjoying something to eat.
Good day.
Makes me want to camp in a place like this. How pretty.
You could, if it was dark enough.
You could, if it was dark.
Look at the pretty lilies.
Well, I'm going to head to our little spot. So we've got to decide if we want to cook on gas or LPG or wood, acorns. I'm going to be frying. I don't think we need a wind baffle. So what I might do is add a little water into here just to clean off those potatoes.
Yeah.
This is our first cook. We are going to be learning and making mistakes. Please bear with me. So we're going to need both hobs. So in here, in our kettle, so we've got this little titanium propane cooker. So we need to get our new potatoes. So was it a good idea to buy new potatoes? I'm not sure. Look at that seagull there. Cornish new potatoes. Oh, look at this. So I've got these beautiful tomatoes. I got these gorgeous local venison steaks, and they're aged. Apparently they're hung and aged, so they should be great to just lightly cook with a little olive oil. I would have liked a little butter, little brown butter to cook them with, but I have got. Did we remember to bring the pepper?
No.
Oh, and salt?
No.
No seasoning.
No seasoning. I don't think they're not in there, are they?
Ah, Lord. No seasoning. So the only thing I'm thinking is we go back and edit what we've got, and then come again tomorrow if the weather's nice, and just do that bit from there to there. I can't.
No.
Without putting some lovely black pepper. This would ruin this steak. If you don't season this steak, it's going to be dreadful. Are you keeping your helmet on?
Oh, I forgot I had that on. So comfortable, you see. I'm not used to a comfortable helmet.
When we set off, we'll have all our seasoning with us.
And if we haven't got it, then we'll buy it. You know, we will have to go and buy some and do it, and have to have something else.
Bewley Estate venison steaks. I'm so disappointed. People will say, well, why didn't you cook it? I'm telling you, that's such a nice piece of meat. And these are such beautiful new potatoes. To cook them without any seasoning would just be sacrilege.
Yeah,
it would be a great waste.
Can we go into Bewley and then set up somewhere in Bewley?
Get some salt, buy some salt and pepper.
Buy some salt and pepper, and then I'm being lazy here, not cycle back here, but maybe just find somewhere out.
Maybe if we cycle back the other way and find one of the other parking bays.
Or go into the woods or something.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's go and buy some salt and pepper. This is salvaging which is what we'd have to do if we were out and about anyway. Yeah. Wouldn't we?
I agree.
Yep.
Right, we won't time lapse. We won't time lapse setting up again. We're going to have to pack everything away.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Michelle's had an idea. Before we leave here and go and get our seasoning, I'm going to see if I can wash the potatoes in the pond, because we can give them a little rinse and they're going to be boiled anyway. But it will be difficult to clean these new potatoes in our drinking water. So yeah, take my potatoes. Cornish new potatoes, look at that. Washed and cleaned in Hatchet Pond. Only 8 more to do, Michelle. This was a good idea. Thank you. So the nice thing is, in the New Forest, there's always somewhere else to have a little camp. Look, we've found, I'm not sure if this camera will catch, we've got this lovely little pathway here with ponies all over. So there's ponies this way, and there's ponies over this way. We've also decided to change out, we're not doing the chairs, we put the tarp down, though I'm a bit on a down slope, so I'm sort of sloping this way a little bit. If I can lift my bum up a few inches, that's better. Will you pass me the bag?
I'm on my knees so I can.
So we're back, we've got our beautiful tomatoes, one of which I think just fell out. Michelle, do you want to try one of these?
Yes, please. Thank you.
It's so soft.
These are from the farm, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Proper tasty. Okay, so I'm just going to give these a tiny rinse. You don't really need it, but and then I'm going to cut them in half. But this is a bottle of alcohol, so cooking alcohol. You twist this little top here. Let's put about, I don't know, got to boil some water, so maybe about 3 tablespoons of fuel in there. I want to get the potatoes on first, so let's just get and cut these in half. They make them cook a little bit quicker. There's a sweetness to new potatoes, you know. If you've not had them before, a lot of places don't have new potatoes. A lot of countries don't seem to eat their new potatoes. A little water, not too much. Don't want to have it too deep, to be honest. Where is my salt? I just went and bought salt. I want probably about 1/4 of a teaspoon salt in there. So we're learning as we go along because we can't light the fuel with the piezo igniter. Lucky we've got matches, otherwise we'd be cycling off again. There she goes. You can actually just see the flame starting to come up. We've got about 3 tablespoons of alcohol in there, and I think that'll be enough to bring that up to a boil and simmer them for about 10 minutes so they end up nice and tender. Flame is coming up beautifully, and that'll be on the boil very quickly, which gives me time to prepare our mushrooms. I'm not going to overcook the venison. Michelle and I both like it a little bit pink. I'm hoping we've got knife and forks. Have we got cutlery?
We've got spoon and fork and one knife we can share.
What else did we get? Oh, and we got a little flapjack, like a sweet dessert. So we didn't get this the first time around, so it was probably fortuitous that we went back, Michelle. We'll just pop a lid on there, that'll help those come up to temperature. And then we've got the little titanium pocket rocket. So I can bring this a little bit closer. I don't think it'll harm.
Just the way the wind's blowing, if it blows the flame,
okay.
You'll remove those sticks. You'll be setting fire.
I'll have a little stick. We'll have a wood fire.
So I knew there was a reason why we needed a big one.
The big one. That's more like a beach. What do they call them?
Oh, a windbreaker.
A windbreaker. Oil. Sorry, Michelle.
That's all right.
I'm doing the cooking. Michelle can do my running around. We've got these lovely mushrooms. We're not going to use these plastic bags. I've decided we'll take some. We've got some nice little linen bags, so we'll use those when we go shopping. I don't want to be part of the problem. My little hip flask of olive oil. I'm cooking in olive oil. Say what you like about it. I like cooking in olive oil. So you can see a little bit of beautiful olive oil. I'm just going to cut them in half. I'm not going to do any slicing. Are you happy with that?
I'm perfect.
Yeah, I might do this one into 3.
Yeah.
Ooh. Little black pepper. Oh, yum. Drizzle those over in a little olive oil. We haven't run out of gas, have we? Do you know what? We've possibly run out of gas.
Oh, no. Not
So more than 3 tablespoons. Let's just put in another 3 tablespoons. Particularly good quality fresh mushrooms will absorb a lot of your oil or butter or whatever you decide to cook with them. So I'm just going to keep them off the flame a little bit. Yum dingity. Should I put a little tomato in there or not really?
No, I want my tomatoes raw.
You want them raw? She wants them fresh. Michelle loves her tomatoes. Oh, look at that. So let's put some salt on there. That's ever so fast running, that salt. Black pepper. Now people are going to pick on me and say that should only be for meat, and I don't care. These are definitely cooked. I'm happy with those. Pop those onto our plate. I want to leave some of the oil in there to cook the venison. I can't wait.
Hot.
I know, but oh, that's good. That's good. Let us just check those potatoes. They're going to take a little bit there, and they're firm. They've got probably about another 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, I might as well get and prep our lovely venison steaks. Oh, this is gorgeous. I've got to find a way of allowing that gas to come down a little bit. Could probably experiment with it back at the... Okay, that's gone down a little bit. So put the oil back on, bring it back up to temperature. Those mushrooms, you try one, Michelle. Try one of those mushrooms.
It's so good.
Hot, yeah? But that is a good mushroom.
Very good.
Lovely seasoned. So that should be nice and hot now. Come in and get this, Michelle. Get this. This is your piece of venison. Let's pop him down. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These are big steaks. Season the backs. Lots of black pepper on mine. I love my black pepper. Now we're not going to keep turning the steaks. I'm going to let that sear in the pan. You'll feel when the meat is started to cook. The old way of testing is so rare, medium rare, just this little fleshy part of your thumb here, medium rare, well done. Don't even bother bloody eating it. That's brick hard. That's not the way to have it. So we're looking for somewhere between the thumb and the pointy finger and the middle finger. So a tenderness. I want it a little bit pink. So this is christening these tongs. This is the first time they've been used. So the potatoes, oh yes, they're boiling beautifully. Another 3 or 4 minutes. Those potatoes will be perfect. So let's get some new potatoes. I'm going to take my steak, it is curled a little bit. I'd deglaze that and make a nice little sauce out of it. Yeah, I'm going to make a little black pepper sauce. So I'm just reducing this down to a little gravy. I would love to put a little knob of butter in there. Why would you waste that flavour? Michelle's not a fan. A little bit of red wine in there maybe. Ooh, yummy. Look at that. It's a virtual venison gravy. Oh, well, that's perfect. Look at that. That's going to be too big a mouthful, isn't it? If I'm going to be able to talk at all. Maybe a little bit of mushroom, a little bit of venison. Haute cuisine in the New Forest. Butter soft. Melts in your mouth. Oh, just have the potato. Perfect.
Try the potato. Oh, yeah.
They're good, aren't they?
Potatoes.
These mushrooms are so good. This old knife of ours has lost a lot of its, lost its edge a bit. I do need to sharpen it. Michelle, I won't keep you hanging. Try this.
Oh wow.
It's good, isn't it? It's good.
Oh, that's good. That's delicious.
That's good, isn't it?
That's good.
The idea is, I don't know how we managed to film this, whether it's filmed well or not, whether it's a complete mess, but it's to try and show you that, just to show that even by chance we can stumble across a farm shop, find good quality produce and eat really good quality food. We won't do this every day. I don't think we will have some pasties and handheld. But if I have a choice, this is what I want.
As you say, sometimes it will be venison steaks, and sometimes it might be beans on toast. Is it?
Yeah, YouTuber. It's my last bit, Michelle. Okay, hope you've enjoyed coming out in the forest with Michelle and I, our first luxury meal. Hopefully it might inspire you to get out and, you know, cook it at home. Get some venison, get some delicious mushrooms. Those mushrooms were so good. Yeah. And, yeah, give this a try. From Michelle and I, somewhere out in the wilderness. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Be good.
Bye.
Hello. You come to join us, have you? We got some company, some friends. Hello. These are wild horses. They're not domestic horses. Excuse me, aeroplane. Gonna save our $3.99 River Cottage vanilla live yogurt. I knew it said yogurt on there somewhere. Really small. I swear they're not meant to be up around your ears, those, you know. Many years ago they put those reflective bands on the horses to make them more visible at night, but I often think they get caught. I'm not sure if they do more problems than they cause.